Germany, Canada, United States was the finishing order in the final at Lucerne in June.
I think that was not an aberration necessarily, but on that occasion the Canadians had doubled up. They'd done the same amount of racing in 2 days that they've done here in a week, which really was a particularly heavy burden for them to overcome. There's the Romanian 8.
Including their coxless pair and coxless 4.
And the Canadians nearest the camera. The maple leaf on the blade, showing this new shaped cleaver blade. I think all the top crews now employing those. They seem to feel that they get better grip at the beginning of the stroke. Small advantages could well be the difference between the gold and the silver medal. The Canadians by just a canvas.
But looking back here from the camera at 1,000 meters, and now it squares up, and we can see the relative positions. Canada in the lead from Germany, from the unified team, less than 2 seconds covering the first 3 crews. Romania not all that far back in 4th. China and the United States 5 and 6.
And now the real race will develop. Canada are trying to pull out, try and get clear if they can of Germany.
The fastest we'd ever seen from a women's 8 in the Olympic Games was by the German Democratic Republic in Seoul 4 years ago. All 6 of these crews have gone faster than that here. That's a tribute to improved training methods, to better equipment, and also to the virtually perfect conditions on Lake Banyoles.
There's the German 8. Surprisingly, not that close to the Canadians. The Canadians have really pulled out into a commanding lead. All the times in the heats and the repechages indicated that this was going to be very, very close. The Canadians, with their group of 6 superb athletes who've already done 1 race and 1 gold medals, combining with 2 others, they really have tremendous quality with this group of 8 athletes. And the Romanians are coming up. The Romanians are now well in contention for 2nd place.
500 meters remaining in the final of the women's 8s, and Canada lead from Germany, then Romania, then the unified team, then China, then the United States. But the race is between Canada, Germany and Romania.
And there's a bit of a turn up for the books here. First, that Canada have got out so far, but secondly, the relatively poor performance of this German 8 being challenged by the Romanians, and the unified team aren't completely out of the picture either. So there's a real place going on for 2nd and 3rd place here.
The task now for Leslie Thompson, the Canadian cox, and Kathleen Heddle, the stroke, will be to nurse the 8 over the last 250 meters. Success in races yesterday for 6 of them, and the euphoria that inevitably follows now has to be all put aside. So too does the weariness and the demands that 2,000 meter racing make on these women, and they just have to keep their heads and their rhythm and take it home over the last 125 meters. Tremendous race going on behind them for the silver and bronze medals. Romania nearest to us, Germany in between them and the unified team over in lane 6. Looks as though the Romanians might just pick the Germans for the silver, but Canada coming home with clear water to take the gold. Fine triumph for the Canadians, silver medals for Romania and bronze for Germany.